Ayo, this thing on. I think it's on. I just feel like streaming. I'm really low key right now, so uh, very chill. We're going to be messing around with this little Lewis shell thingy. I'm thinking about switching to it. I'm just kind of setting it up right now, and I'm just felt like configuring it right now before I go to sleep. So I guess I'll just do that. Put on some tunes, just vibe out. I'm not checking the stream at all, so. Oh, I think my camera is messing up too, but I'm not fixing it. So that's how much I feel about this. Alright. I think it's about as good as it's gonna get. Alright, so this is it right here. I got the link to it in the description too. Same thing over. I'm just gonna be chilling. I'm gonna read through this. I read through a little bit of this earlier. I made some changes because I couldn't get it to compile using a makefile on macOS. So I think they built it like for Linux or something. So let's see something. I was doing this yesterday. Only thing I had to do was I get status, get diff, and you see. I had to just add this for Apple because there was some compatibility differences between the Linux, like whatever he built it for, and this. I didn't have a certain function on macOS, so I had to add this little thing in for that. Other than that, it was pretty straightforward. So I'm just gonna read through this. It's basically working. Like if I do CMD, it works. So I just have like a regular Lewis shell. I think, is it just print? Or is it really? Oh wait, because I did A equals C, not actual. I have to do AT because technically that's I think. Yeah. I just clear too. I can exit. So that's the goal, is to basically have dot Luna CMD be my shell right now. That's what I'm using. I'm using ZSH. I've been using that for a long time, but I'm just kind of like not interested in Bash anymore. Honestly, I've been using Bash ever since I've been using the terminal, and I still don't know how to fully code in Bash. Like, it's just not a thing. So, understand Bash, know how to read it. I can write some Bash, but I just don't enjoy the syntax. I don't enjoy writing stuff in Bash. So, let's just read this. that's not who we wanted. I thought he was in here. Maybe I should have kept reading. Maybe since share is. So it's like all the built-ins that you would get like with a normal shell and bash. Alright, it's pretty cool. I'm curious about the play function. Cool. Okay. I think it's just, oh yeah, it's super far up. It's not a thing. Forgot where this was. Touchdown Miami. Still not use this keyboard. Oh, it's so faded. Man, just for advice, bro, just don't do what everybody else is doing. Just kind of like do your own thing. Try everything. Do what interests you, and just I don't know. I think the best way for you to get good and you just learn is just like I said, just try everything because you don't know what you don't know. So then you'll find something that you like doing, and then you'll be able to go deeper into it, and then you'll just start to do everything else. Like you'll get better overall as a result of you being really actually interested about a particular subject or a particular thing. Like for me, when I first started programming, I started programming like back in 2020, 2023. I haven't been programming for that long. Only about 3 or 4 years. I think this year will be 4 years for me because I started my freshman year of college. So that would be like, yeah, about 4 years ago, maybe. I think I was 19 when I first started. So like I started my first time ever ever coding was at 19. I started with Python, and that was 4 years ago. So it's just doing that. Then I learned by doing. I got an internship, and I just started from there. And I just started I was deep into Python. I was like really deep in Python, and I went from Python. Well, I learned C++ because I had a programming one class, but I was coding in Python for my internship, and then I started learning C, and then I went from C to Python, and I got deep in Python. Like I was using it every day for like a whole year and a half, and I just knew I knew everything off the top of my head. I knew the syntax. I could write it on a whiteboard just because I was forced to use it every day. So it's just putting yourself in situations where you got to perform, and you got to actually care about the result. Because I got put on projects and stuff like that where I had no clue what I was doing at all, and I just stayed up all night. I remember I had a couple nights where I literally worked until 3-4 o'clock in the morning because I had to turn something in. I did a lot of data analysis with NumPy and Pandas and stuff like that. So it's just put yourself in as many situations where you have no clue what you're doing, and then you're just gonna learn by default. Even if you don't learn a lot, you'll learn way more than the average person. But I don't know what I just did. I just messed this up. Yeah. Yeah, man, no problem. Like I said, if you like doing C++ and you like game dev, bro, just do stuff that interests you. Start small, do some Raylib stuff, man, you could just do something foundational. You could just do your own UI, just do stuff, do small stuff, and then kind of build your way into it. Oh yeah, and another good tip is to actually just read code, bro. Like a lot of people don't. They it's people that has been doing this longer than we've been alive, and they write books and like they have YouTube channels and they've written code, and I just go through and like influential people in different spaces that I enjoy. I'll go and like look at their work, look at their history, look at their code, read their code, and all that kind of stuff. And you'll just learn little small isms that you just kind of pick up on. Voice, so error. Interesting. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I should actually read. Yeah. Um, when I first started learning C++, I don't like C++, but when I was learning C++, I just don't like object-oriented programming that much. But um, I was heavy. I watched the Cherno a lot. Cherno has a YouTube channel. I was using him when we had like different subjects and stuff like that in class, and I would use him as a like to help me. Um, and I read his work. He did. He was making a game engine. I think it's called Hazel or something like that. And I would just that's how I like putting like concept to actual code. Like I would go and I start his Hazel engine on GitHub, and I just was just like reading through that and like understanding like what is a game engine, like what does it do, like how did he build it, what is a immediate mode UI, like that type of stuff. So it's just stuff like that that you just gotta explore on your own. Can I not mix exact or reserve for Mars without that being? Alright. Wait, I can just slow. This. Yeah, bro. You have a good one, man. Oh no, bro. I'm just on regular Mac OS, man. But I actually write my Mac OS, so. But I'm just a Mac OS user. I do use Linux, but I really mainly only use Ubuntu. I'm not like an Arch person. I don't want to do all the Arch stuff. I'm mainly just I like Mac OS for because I'm a Mac user. Like I have like a phone. I got the iPhone. I got a Apple Watch. I'm very much stuck in the ecosystem. But I do love Unix. I like Linux, so it's the best of both worlds. Uh, but I mainly use terminal stuff, so it's pretty much the same experience to me. So I'm overseas on my keyboard. Cat admin. Probably about 4 years now. I think this year will be my fourth year. Yo, you too, bro. Appreciate you. What I'm doing right now is I'm just exploring. Some guy made a Lua shell. Basically, all a shell is just it's almost just like a program that you use in a terminal. So, same way Bash, literally just like Bash is just a programming language. So, like every time you open up a terminal and you're using Bash, you're just like using a program to almost like a meta program to like call other programs. And I'm thinking about switching from Bash to Lua. So like instead of me using Bash scripts, I would use Lua scripts, and that's basically it. And some guy built this, and I'm just kind of exploring it to see if I want to use it or not. I'm not making anything this stream. I'm just looking at somebody else's program. I don't know. It's I don't know about performance. I would say it would more than likely be on par with Bash, just because how Lua works is it's basically C under the hood. I said Luna. Lua is basically like a language that's used on top of C. So it's basically calling C functions. So it's kind of like Python in that. But the thing about Python is it's an interpreted language. Lua isn't interpreted, so it's not slow. I don't know the performance though. I don't, but it's fast enough to where you don't care. How about that? But it's also not Luigi either. But I don't know because you have to know what Luigit is. Luigit is a separate, almost like an extension that another group of people are building, and it's like meant to be really fast because it's a just-in-time like compiler. But Lua is like what I'm using is what this is built on top of. So it's not the fastest that it could possibly be, but I think it's pretty fast. Can you just cat add man? So it can't actually open that. So it doesn't actually like interesting. Oops. just using Mac OS. I would show you my entire screen, but I don't have it set up in OBS. But I basically riced it. I use iTerm 2. I use Aerospace and my little status, the little status bar at the top. I use Sketchy Bar. So those are like the main ones. Sketchy Bar, Aerospace for my tile management. And what was it? And iTerm 2 for my terminal. And then browser, I use Zen browser. No, it's not hard to code on at all. I mean, you gotta think about it. Mac OS was originally a fork, well, not even a fork. It was like it wasn't like FreeBSD or something. It's basically Unix, Linux. It's basically the same thing. It's just if you honestly, I think if you like want to use Linux, but you don't, but you still want to be a part of a broader ecosystem, like where a lot of people are building specifically for your software slash hardware, I think Mac OS is the best spot to be. I mean, it's the reason why a lot of devs use Mac OS because, I mean, just look at OpenAI, like, and look at all of these big companies. They produce stuff specifically for Mac OS. Like, a lot of the times, Mac OS get it first. So, it's just depends. Now, if you really want to go hardcore and you want to use Arch and you want to use like a really weird distro or something like that, I mean, it's up to you. I just don't want to be bothered, I'm gonna be honest. Plus, I like having stuff I can just install, like Docker, just immediately install Docker. Yeah, exactly right. It's like it's Unix-like, honestly. It's just Apple's own flavor. Like, I know exactly how this operating system works because if you know how Linux works, you know how macOS works. It's literally the same thing. Same files, same placement of everything. Everything's a file. Everything's mostly the same in terms of file paths. Wait, pipelines connect standard out of the left command to standard in the right command. Okay. It's the same thing. Yes. I would say for the most part, yes. Yeah, man, you have a good one. Ellis, that's actually cool. Was he more in it? Wait. Oh, I guess when I pasted it, it automatically executed it. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you have to do dual pipe out. iTerm 2. Nah, the native terminal on macOS is kind of trash. I just use iTerm 2. iTerm or iTerm 2, whichever one. Same thing. Got some meta table action going on. items, items, key. Nice. I never heard of that before. Yeah. Honestly, that's what I mostly use AI for too, bro. I use it for front end because I genuinely could not be bothered to care about front end. I just personally I don't find it enjoyable. So um, that's mostly what I use AI for, is to do front end stuff like HTML, CSS, that type of stuff. Like I don't care, so I just use AI for that. Yeah, I mean, I just don't really care about. I just do this like for productivity reasons. I genuinely I don't want to be a YouTuber at all. break it. Wait, I wonder if I just clear what happened. Yeah, I just for fun. I just be chilling out. I already know about execs. Alright, I think I'm gonna do one more thing, and then I'm about done. I'm just gonna set up my RC, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom. Alright, I'm back. I'm just on my camera right now. Actually, I just use a laptop. It's actually right here. I got a MacBook Air. I mean, I have PCs, but I mostly use laptops. And I have multiple PCs that I use as servers that's like actually on my home network. So like I have like a main like server type PC where I host files. I got like a whole dev environment. Like it's like a more beefy PC. A lot of the ways I do my development, I just SSH into a server and then I just use it that way because I mostly use the terminal. So then I could just grab my laptop and go. I just use that with Tailscale, grab my laptop, access to everything. Yo, what up, Aurora? I think I'm just gonna set up my RC and then I guess I'll call it for the night. How do we do the RC? Typical startup file. CMD. So it's all in the same file. Keyboards only. I'll just G die. Okay. So I know what I'm doing. Oh no, I don't need to do that. I'm not actually making anything. I was just kind of exploring this little program that this guy made. He made a shell, and it's made with Lua. So I just kind of see if I wanted to use it or not. I think I'm gonna use it. I'm about to set up my little setup file, and then honestly, I'm about to call it a night. I'm about to do this right quick. So I need to do CMD diagram. just completely broke it or not. This Nah, man. I went to college for electrical and computer engineering. Oh, it's right in my face. It's a default. So I wonder what happened now. Okay, it's working. Oh, it's a folder. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, just lock in, bro. Just lock in. Cause third year is probably gonna be even tougher. But once you get over the hump, and then you just kind of just stay locked in. Uh, Make sure you show up to like office hours and actually get to know your professors. And the majority of the time, as long as they know that you learn and they actually like you, they'll make sure you get through. But anyways, I'm about to go to sleep, so that was it. In terms of me actually using this Lua shell, I think I am going to use it. So more than likely going forward, instead of me using Bash, I'll be using Lua in my terminal. So appreciate you guys for watching. And yeah, don't forget to be better than yesterday. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.